A land title serves as an unequivocal symbol, signifying that a parcel of land belongs to an individual, providing peace of mind to the owner. It also gives value to the property, as well as formalize the legitimacy of the asset. Recently, the Prince NTA Abeokuta-led administration in Ogun State, in its magnanimity, decided to clear the backlog of land documents by issuing certificates of occupancy and other land title documents to 5,000 individuals through the Bureau of Lands and Survey. The ceremony took place at the Obas Complex in Ogun, Abeokuta. The governor, Prince NTA Abeokuta, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi, stated that the government is committed to turning Ogun State into an investment destination of choice, not only in Nigeria, but Africa.
Land title is that symbol, that documentation that shows that uncontrovertedly this parcel of land has been assigned to this person. It gives everybody peace of mind and is also part of what is measured by the World Bank in determining your ease of doing business. One of the things that His Excellency had communicated to all of us from day one is that we want to make Ogun State the investor hub for Nigeria. And then when we saw the way things are going, we said, let us upgrade ourselves and make Ogun State the investor hub of West Africa. We're getting there gradually. And this marks a turning point in that process. Quite a lot of people have also complained about their various properties in Ogun State. If I were talking to you yesterday, I would say things are changing. But if I'm talking to you today, which is what I'm doing, I'm going to say to you, things have changed.
Tokunbo Talabi says the governor has put in a lot of effort at transforming the land department in the state.
The type of business that takes place in lands in Ogun State has been transformed to an environment where transparency will begin to be the order of the day. It was so obvious that lands department, the principalities and powers in lands department in Ogun State is more than all the other ministries put together. Because no matter what you do, you have an excuse, you have a reason, you have smiles on people's faces, but you are not just seeing the papers. And His Excellency decided that we are going to take an aggressive disposition. First, His Excellency ordered that everybody in Lands Department should be moved away. Let's have a clean slate. Let's start afresh. Yes, a lot of the so-called cabals, a lot of the so-called principalities and powers give 1,001 reasons why that statement cannot happen. One of the major reasons is head knowledge. So we asked, if this knowledge is in the head and it's taking 4 years for the stuff to come out, maybe we don't need that type of knowledge. Let us start afresh, bring it today, let us give it to you within 30 days. We don't need any head knowledge anymore. All that one of, well, we don't know where the process got to, don't worry, as we get there, we'll say it. But today, let the world know, let the whole country know that the business of land in Ogun State has been transformed.
Talabi, while congratulating the beneficiaries, assured the citizens that the present administration will double the number of beneficiaries by the first quarter of 2024.
We're giving out 5,000, the first 5,000 certificates of occupancies on various lands, especially whether you are under home charter, homeowners charter, or whether you are under PRP. There is no discrimination. We're just saying that the pace at which this started. By the time we are done with this, maybe first quarter next year, we'll have been able to clear almost all that is outstanding. Then every other person who is bringing in will bring in, and then we will give them the 30 days. Bring your stuff. Everything is already timed. If you bring it in today, you get your response in 2 days. If you bring all your documentation in so many days, after so many days, you must be notified. If you do that, and it's predictable, whether your home is a fresh CFO, whether it is change of ownership, whether it is registration for the venture, whatever it is that you are doing, the timing is already there. And most of it is going to be automated. So there is no need for anybody to go through anybody to do anything. Go to the portal, log on. Even these 5,000, if you go to the portal, just put in your if you are one of those who are involved, when your CFO is ready, although you will get a notification, but it is there. If for instance there's any mistake or wrong number, maybe whatever, but once it is ready, just go there and check. It will show you it's ready or it's not ready. So I think we're in for a good time.
Earlier in his welcome address, the Director General of the Bureau of Lands and Survey, Architect Segun Fowora, expressed gratitude to the governor for bringing order to the land administration and document processing in the state.
May I congratulate His Excellency on his laudable objective, which he has envisioned by introducing the OLAMS, Ogun State Land Administration and Revenue Management System. This is a laudable initiative of AG aimed at accelerating the process of land administration in order to make it seamless and devoid of bottlenecks. I also wish to congratulate all beneficiaries of this phase of what is conceptualized to be a continuous program. Your faith in the project has made a huge success that we all witness today. Land is a platform for all human activities, and there's virtually no development that can take place outside of land. This explains the stiff competition that's associated with land transactions, even at the smallest unit of society, which is the family. But when a land is untitled, or where the title is not registered, such land commands little or no value. There are numerous opportunities for those who go the extra mile to obtain title to their land in order to breathe life into dead assets, which does not serve any economic purpose. Some of these opportunities include, but not limited to, guarantee of formal identification and proof of ownership rights over a piece of land, which ensures security of tenure and facilitates subsequent transaction on land, security of tenure and protection against adverse claimants and trespass.
Architect Fowora stated that the agency would continue to implement the state government's vision and policies.
I wish to say our agency, the Bureau of Lands and Survey, shall continue to implement the vision, policies, and even noble intentions of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abeokuta, CON, MFR, on matters of land administration.
In his goodwill message, the Commissioner for Housing, Honorable Jagumolu Omoni, said the certificate of occupancy is formalizing the legitimacy of the assets accumulated over the years.
A resounding thank you and a big clap to Prince Dr. Abeokuta for this wonderful initiative. As you collect your CFO today, you will be legitimizing your assets and investment of over the years. You could imagine what majority of our people are going through in Lagos today. Those that are built on wrong land, and those without building plan approval, or those even without CFOs. Majority of them have their properties being demolished. And such is not happening in Ogun State, but rather we're opening up our doors for more investment. So you will see that Prince Dr. Abeokuta is actually giving us value, because your property that you have developed, you cannot transact on it. You cannot rise up and say, yes, I have this. We want to encourage everyone that has not taken up this initiative, this benefit. Please take up these benefits and apply for your CFOs if in case you have not done so.
Also, the Commissioner for Urban and Physical Planning, Town Planner Tunji Odunlami, appreciates the governor for fulfilling his promise since assuming office.
The journey to today has been a long one. Started maybe some 5-6 years ago. Many of you applied during the homeowner charter with the promise to get your certificate of occupancies and your building plan, but for one reason or the other, that process was not concluded. But our governor, who everybody knows to be a performing governor, a promise keeper, when he came on board, decided to resolve that matter once and for all, because it was open-ended anyway. And so processes were put in place to ensure that this was done. It's been a very tough road, to get to today because of the state of, affairs. I want to thank God that today has come, and 5,000 certificates of occupancies are going to be given out to the owners today. But I recollect that the covenant that you had with the Ogun State government involved two things. One, your CFO and your building plan approval. The beauty of today is that the building plan approvals have been done, and many of them have been ready for collection for upwards of 2 to 3 years. Sometime about a year and a half ago, we sent out information for people to come and collect their building plan approvals, but only very few people turn up despite our announcements. So after you might have collected your CFO from the representative of the governor today, we will tell you the locations very close to your houses, to where you live, to where your property on which you are collecting CFO today are located, and you go there and you go and collect your building plan.
Jan Strides caught up with some of the beneficiaries.
I am quite happy because this land in question I've been unable to develop fully because I don't want to do anything without approval. But with this, I can go ahead and begin development. I'm quite happy. It's quite a big honor done on all of us here today. What they are doing now is good, but I think they should, as a matter of a point of responsibility, to ensure that this CFO becomes seamless, so that we can see that the comfort of our homes and get this thing done, and even get a certificate online, just like the tax clearance certificate. So that I think will be a great improvement.
We are just building houses. If we want to get approval, they will be telling you that it's government acquisition. But eventually, I even attempted paying, but they said no. But later, when they mentioned it, I asked somebody in land. He said the governor magnanimously wanted to give us CFO. And that's come to pass. I've collected my own. My land have value now, more than before.
I feel so excited because with what many of us have gone through, the issue of land dispute with Omonile here and there, and today I'm so glad as I have a genuine document that I'm proud of it anywhere I go as a property owner. I'm so happy for the state government, and I would like to advise them to be more proactive on this process so that it will enhance many people living in Ogun State to have this genuine title document.
I'm very, very grateful to what Governor has done, because I don't think it's so easy to get like this, but it gives me impression that I can't even say how the grateful my mind is today for having that CFO.
I feel happy. I'm excited. I don't even expect it today, but thank God, and we want to appreciate the Excellency for giving us this opportunity of receiving our CFO. May God be with him and be with his family. He will land safely by the name of Jesus Christ.
The issuance of land titles and other related documents to 5,000 individuals marks a milestone in the transformation of land administration in Ogun State. With the commitment of the Abeokuta-led administration and the efforts of the Bureau of Lands and Survey, the state aims to attract more investors, increase the number of beneficiaries, and promote economic growth. This initiative is seen as a positive step towards creating a favorable environment for residents and businesses in Ogun State. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, àjọṣe gbogbo wa ni.